Also very important. If you are like managing your risk, right, and keeping it on a priority, definitely market will gonna reward you and reward you more than ever, right? So yeah, that could be a perfect thing to do once you go with the the actual order flow. Once you and look ready to make its move up. So the actual market trend, right? And the point that I wanted to discuss today is that, guys, just understand, if you see the market from the like a higher time frame perspective, you can see there is clear trend. There are simple trend directions that we often just avoid or often just look for some other complicated things that like excites us with the using the tools, using other tools on like even on trading view. You can see there are multiple tools. Fibonacci, we use Fibonacci. Oh, this is some sort of a Fibonacci level, 618.382. We need to short, we need to go short on here. There would be multiple sells happening. We see a cluster over here. Oh, I know this is what we used to do earlier, right? This is what, like a drop, a base, and again a drop. So at this drop, at this base, we have multiple sellers. So what exactly we are doing, we are complicating things, because now we know, as over the period of time, since like we can say the start of this year, right, gold has been bullish, right? It is breaking structures. If you notice, like from this all of this time, it is just breaking structures every time market just hold the lows, breaking the highs, creating new highs. And now once again, what it is doing, when it is just creating this move, if you are not a scalper, if you don't want to be in those situations where you become biased about trends, where you become like more like you can say confused about the trend, whether you should buy or go short or do what, right? So if you like have those emotional sort of thinking, then what you can do is just follow one simple direction, just follow one simple trend, which is on the high time frame. You can simply identify them on the high time frame, right? If you see on the daily, what is gold doing, right? It's just continuously breaking previous structures, creating new structures, which sets a bullish trend, right? Which sets a bullish trend. And that shows that as a human being, as a like in a true human nature, we always like think in our head that yes, okay, if we like started to mark different zones early, then like earlier than some other people, some other trader, or just posted on somewhere, so Twitter or Instagram or Threads nowadays, right? So just looking out to mark different things, but like you just see with the charts, you once you come to the chart and you see and you just started to mark out, you started to just post them, is like some sort of a trend nowadays, that if there is some big order block forming up, let's say this whole is a base and there is this order block, right? And what you want to do, you want to go short, right? Why? Because you see order block and we want to go short. We want that market would trade lower than this and then this, right? And but the actual thing is, if you see on the high time frames, what exactly the market doing, it is like exactly breaking structures, creating a high uptrend, right? And it doesn't make any sense if you are shorting that bullish momentum, which is in like the power, which has a strength, right? So it just don't make any sense. So what you have to do, if even if market having retracement, just don't look at the charts, look at some other pairs which is like trade, which is trending, which is in their native trend, right? But rather than looking at the charts who are just getting into the reversal and you're looking for some short position based on like counter trend trading, you're doing counter trend trading, that is not an ideal situation, right? So in this situation, if we see the daily on gold, even if you see that we formed a base right over here, we have this doji bullish engulfing, breaking the structures, we break this low, or sorry, we break this high and created a new high right over here. Then again, we respected this POI. Once again, right now we have a big bullish engulfing next to the candle when we hit this POI, and we have a big bullish engulfing getting out of this zone and creating a big move, right? And what does it like indicates, right? You can see right now it's on a run to clear this high. It's simply on a run to clear this high. It's on a run to clear this one, this one, this one. And there are multiple people who are looking to short this, short this, short this. And every time what market do, market will just do this, and it will just create a new high trend. Okay, so like this is the true nature of the market, because we see, okay, like long's not working for me. Okay, this would be the order block. This would be the next order block, right? And I'm looking to go short from there, because like I see what markets do, market respect order block. But my friend, you are actually not following the trend, and trend is always your friend, right? So if you see on the high time frame, there is a big trend build up, which is indicating that you need to follow the trend, and the trend, the order flow is exactly bullish, right? And every time you look for long opportunities, you will get paid more instead if you look for short or a counter trend opportunity in any like trending market. So it's better, right? And currently what we have is market just cleared a sell side liquidity on the news, and now we are again like building that move which we were speculating right above here, and I've just got a wick out, and we just still be waiting. So now if market clears once again, we know that what we have to do, we look for the POIs and look for the order blocks. We can enter the trade right over there, because it has now again proof that market has pulled the lows, it has cleared liquidity, swept lows, and now it has again break above. So once it coming back, what we are looking for the long position to take in, right? So instead of going short from the big these, like you can say, supply zones on a like uptrending market, which doesn't make any sense, because the order flow is already bullish and it is meant to be clearing all those sell orders which are coming in place when there are more and more buyers present in the move, right? So it's just a basic logic or a psychology. Once you see, even the market movers, they know if there is some sort of a supply zone on the left, people, retail traders like us who are sitting on the laptops at their home, they are looking to short. They just want to short this move, because what they see, they see a big order block forming, and okay, there's a big reaction, market breaking lows, market breaking another structure, let's go short, right? There might be some possibilities where you can just market can reward you in those situations, but most of the time it will eventually fail, because you're not following the trend, right? And after, if you just started to follow the trend, you will see, okay, this is how and also very important, if you are like managing your risk, right, and keeping it on a priority, definitely market will gonna reward you, and reward you more than ever, right? So yeah, that could be a perfect thing to do once you go with the actual order flow, once you go with the actual, like all of this, if you see this all accumulation over a long period of time, market did this right on UJ, and before distributing orders, it just created, if you see once again, let me just like make it more visible. Okay, so it was like in a big consolidation over a period of time, and that big consolidation, what does it what does it depict? It just started to indicate you that this is all, it's accumulation. Market respected the lows, it doesn't want to clear below, it is just accumulating. The big money, the smart money, the banks, they are just accumulating orders, and they just want to get their orders filled as soon as possible and just distribute the orders. And what exactly happened over this period of time, when market was just again getting back into these structures where it just have a big move up, clearing absorption. So this is why like back testing is very important, right? And if you see once again right over here, there was these structures forming where like market respecting these demand zones, then again breakout, but it just broke below. Why? Like if you see, there was a lot of like SLs just below this low, and market once again came back, absorbed those liquidity, then created this, like once market started to sweep lows, it just become more natural, become more clear to the retailers, become more clear to the traders, that it started to create a very visible zones where you can take trades, right? And because it has already did all of that manipulation, that it was pending over this whole period of time, that people were taking trades and everything was just executing very nicely. But at this point of time, when the big money, smart money getting exhausted with their buying orders, they need liquidity, they need more money to push into the market and again drive the price higher. And what they did manipulation. They want retailers money, they want our money, right? And once they just extract all that money, it started to print once again. This demand zone, right? This is again a POI, right? Market filled order here, and once again it started to rise up. So this is how, like, it's very much important. Once you started to back test, you need to know that these are the zones which are actually going to respect and give you some move, right? And once again it started to accumulation, these small contractions, which like this is a daily chart, and these contractions just happened over, I guess, a long period of time, right? Which is over a half a year, if you see, right? So these contractions were happening, and these say that every time there is a big impulsive move, there was a reaccumulation phase where market accumulate more and more orders over the period of time. And this is where the actual decision was made, that all of these orders were filled and they just got distributed in the market, and the big move just happened from there. And what you can do in these situations is you just started to place long position every time you get a POI, every time you get some sort of a swept. Okay, once again market in a reversal, it just started to sweep the lows on lower time frame, building some again these sort of demand zones on lower time frame. In fact, this is happening on daily, and you can imagine how big is this move, right? This could just have single-handedly would be 200 pips, 300 pip move, right? So what if we move to the 15 and see the POIs? That would be like very nice way how you analyze and how you backtest the markets, and you just stick to the simple rule of the market, which is just like following the trend, right? Just don't overcomplicate things. And how, like, even in fact in this place, how people are like complicating things over like these situation would be like just looking to the left. Okay, perfect, there is a high, like market is coming to mitigate these highs, and we are going short from here. There could be a big liquidity present. Okay, we are going short. Okay, the market has started to distribute. Oh no, it just like doesn't go in my favor. I just got stopped out. Why? Because you're not following the trend, right? You are again going short from these multiple zones, because like you see market as a tool where you can just print easy money, and there is no easy money available in the markets, right? So like this, there is a supply zone, there could be liquidity, there could be a big sellers present in the zone. The smart money is looking to sell because we have big accumulation, buy side liquidity, and then we move to the downside. But what happens? We usually were in the uptrend, and that is what following here. This was a very big accumulation phase, again a big accumulation, and then market started to distribute order, and it just like ever since just being bullish from there. And once again, if you see the structure right over here, if we talk about the structure right now, it's again absorbed the orders just below this low. These orders got absorbed, right? And all of those liquidity below this get like just got out. And once again, there was this high which broke out, change of character right over here with this high. The whole the low got hold right over here, the structure breakout, and then get back to the S&D, supply and demand, right? And then once again, let me just clear this. You have clear view. Okay, so once again, if you see this move, S&Ds, every time there is a demand. Once market moves up, there was this demand right over here. We can trade this demand because it has naturally absorbed orders. This is what I'm talking about from a long time, that it has absorbed orders. Now it is more move which will happen is more natural, and it will give you a more opportunities, a more clear opportunities without manipulation to get involved in the markets, right? So here once again, you get involved in the market just filled this POI, right? You move into the move. Again, you have this structure, right? Again, once again, you have this wick. So you can see how market is rewarding, because now you know the trend is uptrending, and the target, which is this high, market wants to clear this high, market wants to run liquidity just above this high, because there's again multiple people selling this order block, right? And that is what like the true nature of the market. So once again, this was the target and it just got cleared. Once again, we are moving higher. So what's happening right now is absorption, right? What's happening right now is absorption just below the low, because again, at the point of like yesterday, market has to take a decision that either it has to go up or to break the zone after the news. And what it did, it just moved down. And in my opinion, as of now, there could be more liquidity that could be grabbed until like market has reached this POI and then make a move. But in my opinion, as I'm observing the markets, is that this is again the absorption, and market is, in my opinion, looks very much ready. Like we should have a little bit of a consolidation within this zone, big wicks, and then it started to create those supply and demands where it got respected nicely, and you can enter the trades once again. So like, because over the period of time, if we see as on the fundamental side, US dollar is going to hit by a recession, right? A very light recession. And but the Fed will do, it will start to raise the rates, right? It will start to hike the rates. So what that will lead up to market, to dollar to strengthen, right? And if dollar strengthen in this position against Japanese yen, it will create again an uptrend. And it is like eventually running up to this liquidity, which is like clearing this high, right? We are running up to this liquidity, which is clearing this high, and it could eventually happen. It could eventually turn around at any point of time, because you can't misjudge, you can't like doubt or like counter trend any of the position on a big order flow, on a very like a bullish order flow, right? So just wait for the market to turn around once again on USD JPY, that it's once it started to clear the zones, once it started to clear the highs, right? The previous lower the lower highs, once it started to clear these highs and break above, giving back you an opportunity that yes, there is a zone that market has created where you can just took the position. It could eventually like just do this, and once again come back and do this and this. But once it started to break high, I'm talking about once it started to turn once again bullish, there, that is the time when you look for POIs and look for the trades to enter, because now you know market is on a run to clear the liquidity on the high time frames, even on the daily highs, the weekly highs. So that will eventually help you to have a better understanding about the markets going on the high time frames, looking at the simple trends. Because see the structure on 50, it looks so scary, big wicks, big movements, and you can't have You can't set a logical SL. If you see, right, you can, but in some situation, if you're looking to a breakout thing, or if you're looking to some base formation and then you're looking to trade, there is some situation where you can't set a logical SL. You are just always emotional on that side, that okay, this will save me, this can save me, right? But the logical SLs you can find is on the high time frame, right? You can see, okay, this makes sense. If market just move below this invalidates the whole idea that I'm looking for, right? So this is just a demonstration that I'm talking about. This is not an actual idea.